last genre I would ever think you'd work on would be gospel. How in the world did you get into the gospel
As a
space?
white Jewish kid from Cleveland? Why
Exactly.
would you think that?
Exactly. Like, what the heck is going on?
Uh, no one is more surprised about that than me. I can't tell you. To me, it was no different than being hired to work on hip hop records. The studio just became popular, and that's where people just went to. And so these genres were just, they came to me. I obviously didn't go to them. I mean, I don't think we want to get into a discussion about race, but for a white guy who didn't have a single African American in my school, when this started descending upon the studio, you're not familiar with this culture at all. There was a very big learning curve, and I was never a racist person. None of that ever dawned on me at all. But it's something that you're so unbelievably unfamiliar with that it's just culture shock.
Yeah, but when I first met you, though, I thought you were black. I was like, he's part black.
Well,
I was like, he's got Mick Jagger lips. He's part black.
Unfortunately, you couldn't have been more wrong. So there,
I'm sorry.
I mean, yeah, well, there was a big learning curve there.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. I mean, I talked about this the other day with Lenny Stern. About the beautiful space where he started working with a black elected politician to help him get elected, and it was from there, working with President Obama, and that you become very immersed in culture, and you learn about community and language and all kinds of beautiful things that happen, and it is transformative, and it makes complete sense to me that you were, first of all, you're open, not afraid, not scared, not worried.
I don't know if afraid's the wrong word.
Well, I mean, in the context of race. In the context of race,
but that's what I'm talking about.
There's
The
people
unfamiliarity.
scared.
The unfamiliarity with it was intimidating. Afraid's the wrong word, but
That's fair.
you have to learn. If you've never been exposed to that, you have to learn how to negotiate that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And there's nothing racist about saying that, but you can't know how to deal with anything until you're exposed to it.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a great deal of it between hip hop and R&B and gospel music. How about becoming acquainted with African Americans that are doing gospel music from a white Jewish kid? Like, that disparity couldn't be any bigger. And I don't know how many Grammy plaques on the wall for doing gospel records. I won a Grammy for doing a gospel record. It's just it's fascinating to me how things happen in life, and how these things change, and how you change, and how you grow, and how you adapt. And now when I see, we got to be careful. Now when I see people that don't respect other people, regardless of race, creed, or religion, it really angers me.